You do not need to worry about your enemies that are doing everything in their power day and night to make sure you do not succeed. They will definitely see you celebrating soon. God will perform miracles and wonders in your life soon. It is not going to be for your eyes alone. There will be onlookers that can testify to the blessings of God in your life. Those people that try to pull you down, they will watch you get honored. They will watch on as all your dreams come to pass. The people in your life who try to get you angry, people who gossip and say bad things about you, they are simply distractions in your life. It is just the enemy's strategy to knock you off the right path so that you can waste your time on something that does not matter. Do not let them succeed with this plan. That is not your battle to fight. Just trust God and He will make everything better for you. He will make those enemies crawl to you. It is fine if they judge you. It is fine if they choose to misunderstand you. It is fine if they go around telling lies about you. Their opinions should never bother you, and you should always be calm. Just choose love and make your heart and spirit free of hate. In everything you say or the things you do, do not let them take the truth away from you. Keep your lights on. Let them say whatever they want. You just focus on your life. Keep it going. Do not focus on how bad things are now, even if you feel like you are stuck in a place, even if you spend most days in tears, just wishing things had gone differently, even if you feel depressed and sometimes hopeless. These feelings will not be there forever. Just keep pushing. You should never expect everyone to see and appreciate the good you do. Do not be offended when people are rude to you. They are simply revealing themselves to you. They are just revealing who they truly are to you. Do not pay attention to them. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is to say nothing. God will make your enemies bow before you. You know God can actually bless you, show you His immense favor, promote you, heal you, show you His grace and mercy. But you do not take advantage of His love for you. God can actually use your enemies to achieve all these things with you. That thing you count as a disappointment, probably a person that walked away from your life, an old friend that betrayed your trust, a colleague that talks bad about you at work. They might be delaying your destiny. This is all part of God's plan to get you to where He has destined for you. If it wasn't for Goliath, David would only be known as a shepherd boy. Goliath came on board to David's path to promote him, not to defeat him. The throne was achievable for David because of Goliath. Do not complain about your enemies. Of course, it would definitely look like a setback. But the truth is, it is all part of the plan to get you to your destiny. If it was meant to be, God could have used King Saul to elevate David. Saul had all the authority. It would have been easy for God to just command Saul to promote that young man. But God chose to bless David through his enemy. This is why it does not make sense to convince people to like you. You do not know what God has planned for you. You are probably hoping for a break from them. But God does not have to use your friends to bless you. He can also use those people in your life that have made it their job to bring you down in life. He can use them to push you to your next level. This could mean that Goliath was created just to impact and elevate David. Part of his destiny was intertwined with David's own, and it was definitely to help David get to his own destiny. God may also have similar plans in place for you, people that will be placed strategically in your life to push you to your dream. There will also be people placed in your life by the devil that try to stop you from achieving your goals. These people are just there to push you to your next level. If you do not have faith in God, you may start to question His ability to change your life. If you do not exercise your faith in God, He will let critics and enemies to rubbish your efforts except you put your absolute trust in Him. God uses the negative to test your faith and keep you on your toes. Sometimes God will make use of your enemies to promote you to success even more than He would use your friends. Notice, when God saves His people and makes you succeed against all odds, He does not do it in private. He does it in the presence of their enemies to take His glory. You may be facing some kind of attack from your enemy, not just in person, probably an attack in your health, finances, your relationship, and thing does not even seem like it's ever going to work out fine. This could actually be a sign that God is preparing something massive in your life. This could mean that any moment you are going to hear good news from all around you. God will serve you the meal He has been preparing for you. It is going to be massive and will last forever. Your blessings will be so much that the whole world will envy you. God is definitely preparing a table like He did for David. These blessings will not only be noticed by your friends alone, it is going to be seen by your enemies too, those that have sworn to always put you down. God will raise you above them and vindicate you in their presence. God used Judas to make Jesus fulfill more than He used other loyal disciples. It was part of Judas' destiny to be the one that will betray Jesus. It was not Judas' plan. This was all premeditated by God, but He let the devil use him to fulfill that purpose. At that time, it was like the worst thing that could have ever happened to Jesus. But imagine He had not betrayed Jesus. This means there would have been no crucifixion, and without crucifixion, there would have been no resurrection, and without the resurrection, there definitely would have been no redemption, and this ultimately means no salvation. We celebrate the birth of Jesus by Mary. We also celebrate John baptizing Jesus, the coming down of the dove from heaven. But the impact of Judas in Jesus' life was also a very critical part of his destiny. The point is, stop complaining much that someone betrayed you. It may be God's plan. Do not give attention to people that lie about you to others, people that try to push you down, people that overlook you. You should know by now that nothing happens by accident. When your enemies come at you, be sure to keep a positive attitude and watch how God will use it to your advantage. God has the final say. Since God has not removed that roadblock from your life, then it still has a purpose to serve. The Goliaths and Judases in your life are placed there for a reason. The Goliaths in your life will push you to your throne, while the Judas will promote you to the peak of your destiny. Without the naysayers, you will not become all you were created to be. Just be calm and watch how God elevates you in front of your enemies.